What's up, guys? So I wanted to do a quick blog about Aoife's ramp. This one behind me. A lot of people have asked some questions about how I built it and kind of the process. So I wanted to show you guys, we build a lot of the things in the home for the cats so that they can go on different heights and enjoy different things and have different sensory objects. And this is one that I was kind of proud of. I did not like any of the ramps that I had seen online. Especially since here, being an ex-architect or just being me, our home is very minimal, very white, very simplistic. Hey, Ellie Mae. I wanted something that didn't stand out, that kind of blended into the house, and I kind of toiled over this one for the longest time. Now, I'm not any type of builder or anything. This is just completely my thoughts, my ideas. There's probably better ways to do this. I do have a few tools in the house that I've been collecting now that we're homeowners. So I've got like a table saw and all the drills and all that other stuff. But let me share with you how we built this particular ramp, and maybe you can modify it or build it for your house. Let's take a look. Hey, Eva. So here's the ramp. It is a simple little thing, really. Our home has this kind of sunken living room, and then it goes into the dining and kitchen. You can see the baby gate there. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That was pretty simple. But here's the ramp. And really it was created with just some simple wood and a really cheap rug that I bought from the store. Actually, we kept the rug. You can see it's back there. The babies actually love to scratch that thing. That was the best $10 investment. We just throw it in the corner and they just go at it all day. But I cut a little chunk out of it for the top here. So I'll try to do this while holding the camera. But you can see it's actually not attached to the stairs really at all. The bottom carpet part is, okay, Moo, come on, fold it over. And what I did is I tried my hardest to make sure that the carpet molded to this natural end piece of the step here. So as Aoife goes down, she can stop. It's not just a straight ramp. She doesn't have to dig her claws in as much, but she can actually stop. And this actually helps her get up and over the top as well. The only portion of this ramp, and it's dirty as heck right now, it's been in use for like 6 months now. The only portion of the ramp that is actually attached to the flooring in any way is this top part. I put some of those Velcro pads that you can get from Home Depot or whatever. So it's just Velcroed on there. And we'll talk about it in a little bit, but this little section here is actually really important. I lined it up with this line here just for my own sake, but this is actually really important for Aoife. As she gets up and over, she needs something to actually claw onto to get the rest of her body over. I built this on accident, and thank goodness. It might be more functional for it to go longer for her. So if you have a cat like this, make sure that this piece is in here. But my stairs presented a small issue here because there's a lip right here where this edging piece is. And so this triangle had to fit perfectly within this. So what I did is each step I individually measured from here to here and here to here to fit this particular triangle. So this project isn't hard per se. It's just kind of time consuming to measure these and then fit this perfectly. I just got a piece of cardboard, cut it out, found the angles, and then would place it in, cut the cardboard a little bit until I got a perfect template, and then transferred that template over to the wood. Other than that, like I said, this isn't attached. This can come out from the wall. It just kind of slides into the entire thing. So let me take it off and show you guys the other side of it. I took a quick picture of the ramps before I put on the carpeting so you could see kind of the structure and what it all looks like beneath the carpeting. Okay, so all I did is detached it from the top. I didn't realize how dirty the stairs are under this. Thanks, Ellie Mae, for helping out. But this is what the underside of it looks like. You'll see it just folded down. So I cut two of these triangular pieces. attached them by a piece of wood. And then the surface side is just a really thin piece of board just to help, you know, for the actual ramp part here. But that's really it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood. I just put nails in these. It wasn't really a big deal. Nailed that in. And yeah, that's really it. The hardest part of this entire thing was just measuring this, then going down to the garage. Pebbles, can you move your butt, please? Going up and down the stairs, and then just finding that kind of perfect fit. If you're doing this at home, move. There we go. If you're doing this for yourself, and you don't have this edging piece, then you will have to secure this somehow into the wood or whatever you're kind of dealing with. I'd probably maybe do some kind of caulking or the Velcro again, something like that, that could be easily removed if needed. But again, I'm not some kind of contractor or something. I'm guessing here. There might be much better ways to do this. But you know, a lot of the force from Aoife is coming straight down, and since this fits within this lip, this doesn't move that way at all. That's kind of holding her stability. And then I don't have any wood or structure on this little portion. It's just this triangle piece, then the rug goes over it to a new triangle piece, rug goes over it to new triangle piece. So I just tried very hard to fit the ramp into the natural build of the home. So there it is, guys, not much to it. You know, I could have easily just stuck a piece of wood over this entire top part and had maybe the babies crawl under this or dirt get in there and just attach it to the top. But one of the biggest challenges that I've really wanted to do, and that I notice a lot of cat toys and makers, if I had, I don't know, $1 million to start my own cat business, I would, is creating products that are not only design worthy of the home, if you're into that sort of thing, but having things that don't stick out too much. We wanted Aoife to obviously be able to access as much as we could in the home without destroying the design of our home, and having her access ports and all that type of stuff kind of blend in and flow with the home, as so many products just kind of stick out like a sore thumb. It was just really important to us. I know it's not to everybody, but I don't know, I'm just a little bit snooty in that way. Things that I would do differently, or if you're doing this, I'd consider extending this edge piece on the top, or making sure that your cat can claw and get its entire body up and over onto the new surface. The other thing would be small little details. I mean, I don't know, I might clean up these edges a little bit. It hasn't really bothered us. We decided at the very bottom here to not have the carpet run all the way to the bottom. You know, she gets to the ground and then off she kind of goes. That's if she even uses the ramp. 9 times out of 10, she does not use the ramp to go down. It scares the heck out of us. She uses the ramp more just to go up. So, I don't know, that's kind of it. If you guys have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But I think the whole project, probably if I was buying materials or whatnot, probably could have costed, I don't know, 20, maybe 25, 30 bucks. It just took a little bit of time on a Saturday, and hope you've enjoyed this. Again, if you have any questions or if I can help in any way, I'll keep doing this. If you guys enjoy these too, please message me, or however we set this up when it goes on the blog. If you have any other projects or anything else that you'd like to hear about, or share yours too. I'd really like to start kind of a conversation about projects that, oh, this is just perfect timing, that can help with the home, but not, but still be kind of designy. Eva, thank you. That was perfect timing. And there's my soda. Anyways, thank you guys. Love everyone. Have a great rest of your day.